I'm Bosko Djurickovic, and I'm the basketball coach here at Carthage, and this is 18 years. And I teach a class in the J term and the spring term for people interested in athletic administration. We've had one extra week of practice. A lot of teams are starting tomorrow night. We don't start till a week from tomorrow night. So this is giving us a little bit of extra time to get stuff done. And this has been an excellent practice team and a group of guys that seems to work very nicely together. We've been a little bit painfully average the last couple of years. We had a ridiculously good run early part of the last decade. That was a Final Four team, a Final Eight team, 3 conference championships in a 4-year run. And then again in 2010 and 2011 we had excellent teams. Won the league in 2010, won the conference tournament, went to the Final 16. So we've had some nice runs. The last 2 years have been decent, but not as good as we'd like them to be. So we've got some room to grow. Every season starts the same. Your goal is to compete for a conference championship. If you can do that, then the postseason sort of takes care of itself. Everybody knows that we play arguably the best Division III schedule in the country, bar none. Of our 11 non-conference games, you could find 9 of the teams that are either national contending teams or regional contending teams. In the case of Cardinal Switch, who's an NAIA team out of Milwaukee, they won the national championship at their level last year. So the schedule is really strong in the non-conference. In the conference, it's always a dogfight. Very good teams from top to bottom. Going into the season, probably Illinois Wesleyan and Wheaton are the favorite teams. That's why you play the games. You win a conference championship, you know in our league you're going to get a good seed in the national tournament and a chance to go forward. Well, we have a nice group of guys returning. We've added a couple new people. The freshman class is strong, so we're excited about that. But we have a group of seniors that have been with us now. Marlon Sr. and Kevin Sykes are both 4-year guys. Guys that have done a very, very good job and continue to grow within the program. The junior class has Reese Earth and has Dante Logan. They were regulars last year as well. Also have Cameron Van Wyk, who's in that junior class. Malcolm Kelly will join us for the second semester. He's a 3-year player in the program. And then we've added some people. We've got a nice transfer big man in Mike Castell. He's 6'7". He's been an excellent rebounder at this point. And I really like our freshman class. We're probably 7, 8 deep in freshmen who should be contributors to our program. We have 2 that are playing with the varsity right now on a regular basis, and another 4 or 5 that are doing a good job and are getting their looks at varsity practices to see what they can do. And as I say, I can see 7 or 8 of these kids being contributors down the line. But it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, just like it was for our seniors now. You know, when they came in, it was a little bit different. It was a little bit new. It was a little bit more physical. Now they could probably run practice as well as I can. When you've been through the wars for 4 years, you have a pretty good idea of what's expected and what needs to be done, and then it becomes a lot easier. Now, there are 2 rules changes that are dramatically different this year, and we'll see how they're enforced and how they're interpreted. One is the game is trying to be cleaned up by having less hands-on defensive play. The NCAA has determined with the coaches' input that there would like to be more scoring. A lot less 52-50 games, sorry for Wisconsin fans, and a lot more 85-80 games like last year's national championship, what I think was a big impetus to this. The Louisville, Michigan game, which was a game played in the 70s, maybe even in the low 80s, caught everybody's attention. And as a result, less hand checking, less hands-on in post play. And then there's a subtle rule change as far as block charge calls as to how the referees are interpreted. It's an exciting team. This team's going to play hard. They're going to get up and down the floor. It's going to be a fun kind of basketball to watch, and hopefully the fans will come out and support them because they're a good group of guys, and their goals are good too. They want to win, and they want to win a conference championship. And you know, there's no bigger high in the world than success in team sports. And if you can do that, then you've accomplished something special.